Oh, man.
Hey, old man on the Mac crew. This is Tony Jones over here with another fired up day. Guys, I am very excited. I always say that. I don't think you guys believe how excited I am. I wake up every morning, find something new to be excited about. And the first thing I saw this morning was my beautiful self in the mirror. So guess what? I'm excited about that. But guys, as you know, with the podcast, I try to explain a little bit every time what we're looking for. We're looking for people out in life, just older people. When I say older, I'm looking at, 40s above. You can have some older 30s or whatever it is, but just people are still active. People out there doing something. People just not sitting on the couch. Or if you're on the couch, you're trying to get off the couch. You can be martial artist. You can be fitness. You can be golfer. You can be, like I always talk about, the pickleball. You can do all that stuff. But as long as you're out there trying to do some things, as we know, people in our age group usually, I don't know, we have a lot of injuries, so we baby those, as I'm raising my hand a lot. That's me. But we're out here trying to do some things. I think we all have something we can attribute to the world and get out there and contribute to the world. And I think this next guest who I have here has got a lot to offer. We've been working with back and forth. His schedule's busy. The guy's tied up. He's doing so many things. And one of the things he just did was earned his black belt. And if some of you guys don't understand what a black belt is, I hope you do in martial arts or whatever. But that's just an accomplishment of dedication, commitment, doing what the average person won't do in any kind of martial arts area. It takes, it takes a lot to become a black belt. He's a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and it's really awesome. It's awesome to see him as a training partner and also see him as a friend. So with that, I'm going to give you guys Lou Coloma.
What's up, everybody?
How you doing today, Lou?
Good, man. How are you?
I'm doing good.
All right.
Oh, man.
Let's get to it.
Let's get to it. Yeah. And also, guys, he's the owner of Ace Training Center in Round Lake. I tell you, it's a great gym. You guys want to do anything, come out there and train with this team out here. It's really good. You got a group of great guys, and that's a testament to his instruction. But guys, I've been looking for this because Lou is, if anybody you guys know Lou, he's a raw dude. The guy speaks from the heart, tell it like it is, and I love that. So Lou, listen, I'm going to start out kind of corny. I want to know Lou. I want everybody to know who you are. I want to know, what started you? What got you started in the martial arts community? What started your journey?
Well, it really began when I got out of the Marine Corps. I needed an outlet to, let off some steam. So I did it. I started jiu-jitsu in 2009, I believe. I was doing boxing and Muay Thai before that, right? And then I got invited to train jiu-jitsu by Martin Sanchez. He's a Joe Marrero black belt. And he whipped my ass. It is short, little Mexican black belt, right? Whipped my ass. It was so humbling that pretty much I ended up training under him, and that was it, man. Love at first sight, I should say, right?
Okay.
Or ass beating, pretty much. Love at first ass beating. So that's where I got hooked. I thought of myself like, man, if I don't learn this, then I'd be stupid, right?
Yeah.
No, that was it. And then eventually that academy it broke up due to some things, that behind the scene things happening.
Gotcha.
So I ended up going to Gracie Humaita, South Bay in National City under Leticia Ribeiro. She's great also, great teacher. A lot of monsters there. That's where I think Bia trains there still.
Oh, really?
Bia Mesquite. Yep. That was it. That's where it all started, man. Outlet for me, to pretty much, I needed something to get my mind off things, and that's what it was. It's jiu-jitsu, boxing, Muay Thai. It didn't do anything for me, but got me tired.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jiu-jitsu really, because jiu-jitsu is more mental in a way, right?
Right.
Like
yeah.
It's a deep sport or a martial art that it will challenge you mentally and also physically, of course, right? Because this thing is hard. It's
Very
hard as
hard.
shit, man. I've never done anything like this in my life. I would say it's harder than, as you know, I was in the Marines boot camp. Like,
Really?
yeah, I believe it is, man.
Holy cow.
Because it's constantly testing your mindset. It's constantly testing your physical ability and your movements and all that stuff,
Yeah.
right? So it's a hard thing to do. But if you just keep going, I mean, eventually, somewhat it becomes easier, right?
Yeah,
But not really, I should say.
I was going to say, wait, what? Let me
Not
know when
really,
that happens.
right? But, your skill set starts to mature a little bit, I should say. And then it starts clicking and, hey, we're here kind of thing. Like, oh, I'm here halfway, maybe,
Yeah.
That's pretty much it, right?
Okay.
Yeah. This shit is hard.
Okay, bottom line, it is, man. You said it's getting easy. I'm like, let me know when I get to that point. But you have more of a your background. You've done different martial arts. You're not just a guy off the street saying, I'm gonna try a brand new. Let me try this. So you do have some input on what's better, what's harder, what's easier. And you say jiu-jitsu is a thinking man's game, and it is.
It is. It's like a chess game, or for those who are. I wouldn't say chess game, right? We'll keep it simple here at Aces Training Center. I tell people, like, it's more like not even what is that? Checkers. It's not even that. It's more like TikTok.
Oh, really?
Tic-tac-toe.
Tic-tac-toe, yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Tic-tac-toe.
Okay, I never heard of that one. I never thought about that one.
This is like, find your spot, just plot it out, right? If you get the right time, the right placement, it'll work out.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much it. Keep it simple.
Keep it simple. Yeah. Okay, I've heard that before. It's so complicated though, man.
It is. It's a very man. It is. So you got to simplify everything.
Yeah.
It is very hard, right? Like, especially to those guys that are into I should say not guys. I should say instructors, right?
Right.
Or other jiu-jitsu whiz,
gotcha,
so to speak. When they explain things to their student, it's I don't know, 150 steps. Carlos would say, 10 steps enough, right?
Yeah.
And he's right. It shouldn't be that way.
Yeah.
It should be simplified. It should be simple, you cannot think of 10, 20 steps when you're trying to defend yourself, right?
Right.
This is also
point. Very good point.
Right?
Yeah. Very good point.
It's automatic. It's like 1, 2, 3, you're done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It should be a fast and simple move set.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So I don't know why people over simplify things. 10 steps, 20 steps. Grab this, spin, jump.
No barabolas at all.
It's fruity to me.
Okay,
just get it done. You know what I mean? You're trying to survive, right?
Right.
Just get it done. So
okay.
That's what it is. Right?
Now, what brought this mindset on? Was it just your philosophy in life, or trainers you've been underneath, or things you picked up here and there, or your life out on the streets? Because I know you've been on the streets, man.
On the streets. In the Philippines, the gutter. No, it really didn't start like I didn't really start seeing it until I moved here, right? When I started training with under Carlos. This guy simplifies everything, which is great, right? So we understand it more. I understand it more, and it's a lot quicker. And there's no sugarcoating to things that he says, right?
Right.
Take it as is. It is what it is. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, move on, kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
So it wasn't until I started training at Lake County, really, where I started like getting deep into jiu-jitsu.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
It brought my thinking game, I should say, into a different level.
Yeah.
It brought me into a different type of thought process, I should say, seeing this game. It's just keeping it easy.
Okay.
It helped a lot. So when it comes to teaching my students, I I do the same thing. I simplify things, not overdo everything.
Yeah.
You know, this is hard, right?
Yeah, it's very hard.
Especially to the new people,
yeah,
right?
It's very
the new
hard.
students. Yeah. It is hard. It's you know, I always see them too, like pausing, like
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Only in 3 steps, right? They still pause. So if you put more and more and more steps, I mean, they're just gonna get lost. You know what I mean? So like I said, it was at Lake County that really my thought process started to evolve a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. Makes sense though.
Yeah.
You know, most people don't know about you because you're a private guy, but I'm gonna tell it all here anyway.
Sometimes.
Yeah. But for the most part, you have a new gym, about a year old.
A year.
You have a wife. You have 3 kids. You got a life out there. How do you manage all this? Because running the school ain't easy. You're not doing just 1 class a day. You're doing a full schedule.
I mean, I don't know about life. I don't have a life. Not anymore.
Not anymore.
You know, it's you just got to juggle it, right? It's hard, but you make it work. Like everything in life, right? It's hard. Life is hard.
Yeah.
Jiu-jitsu is hard. Everything else is hard.
Yeah.
You just gotta make it work, man. It's a process that we all go to. You can't just give up. You know, I mean,
a lot of people do though.
You got to make it work, man.
Yeah.
At first, when we first started running our schedule, it was just trials and tribulations, pretty much, right? But we made it work. We got a group of people. We get good support from Carlos and them over the Lake County. I always ask them questions.
Yeah.
If I feel like a little bit lost, it's like, hey, I text them or I visit sometimes. Right? Like, hey, what do you think about this, and that? Right? It's always a good thing when you have like a mentor, right? Like,
oh yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Man, like we all need a mentor, right?
Right.
Everybody should have one.
All areas of your life.
Yeah,
yep.
man. Because you don't know the answers, right?
Right.
Like,
you think you do, but we don't.
We don't know everything.
Right.
So that guy, I asked, what do you think about this and that, and he usually comes back with like, yeah, do this and that, try this, which is good, right? Like,
right.
Gives you an idea, and
yeah,
you just bounce off each other and stuff and make it work. Right?
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
my wife my wife helps out a lot with running the school too. I mean, she does a lot.
Yeah,
to be honest with you. She just in the background.
Yeah, she's in the background a lot, but I see her buzzing around. Right? She buzzes around, but she don't say much, man.
Yeah, Charlotte does a lot.
She gets on it.
Like I always tell people that coming by here, I was like, don't ask me any questions aside from jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Everything else, Charlotte handles on the back.
There you go.
Leave me alone. But she does a lot, man.
Yeah.
She's managing everything. I'm lucky. I'm lucky to have that kind of support.
Yeah, man.
From my wife, the old gym, Lake County.
Yeah.
I'm always gonna be indebted by Lake County.
Oh yeah, man. That was where you started, man. Yeah.
Man, it's that's where everything started to really happen, man. I blame my son.
Anthony. You blame yourself?
Anthony. No, my son.
Oh, your son. Oh, yourself.
I gave up on this a while ago, like as far as jiu-jitsu.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm. I took a long break, man. Very long break. I'd say close to 7 years.
Holy cow. Mm-hmm. Wow, man. What belt were you then?
I was a blue belt.
Oh, the traditional blue belts disappear?
Yeah, of course, man. No, but, like we have like circumstances, right?
Yeah,
things happen.
Life happens, yeah.
Life happens, but I kind of took it, like, it took forever to like really get back, right? I got lazy, fat and tired. Still fat, right? But I'm still lazy. But no, it was the story is like I kind of owe this whole thing to my son Anthony too.
Really?
Yeah. Because we like to watch fights, right? And
right.
Anthony one day he was like, I want to fight. I know I said that at promotion.
Yeah.
Like, I want to fight. I was like, fight what? I want to be the UFC champ. I was like, are you crazy?
Build his dream.
I was like, you're freaking nuts. I was like, you're fucking nuts. Crazy kid. was like, I started talking to Charlotte. Like, we probably need to put him in jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Just to humble him a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
And we did, right? We looked around, you know, we ended up at Carlos's gym. He started doing jiu-jitsu, and I was like on the side coaching, getting yelled at by Patty and Carlos.
You coaching him on the sidelines?
Yeah, dude, it's bad, right? No parent should be doing that shit.
Right.
And there's just something about it, man. I was like, I got jealous.
Oh, man.
I became envious. It's supposed to be happy for my kid.
Yeah.
I was.
Yeah, you're happy.
But I was like jealous, like, oh my goodness. That looks fun. You know? And eventually I ended up signing up like probably 6 months after. I was like, oh man, I can't take it anymore. Kind of got in shape a little bit. It didn't really help. Signed up. And that was it, man. It was different in a way.
How was that first day on the mat? How was that first time walking on the mat?
It was an ass beating, but as expected, right? But I did talk a lot of shit too. Right?
Not you. I refuse to believe it.
Oh, man. That's the good thing about that gym, man. I mean, the vibe was nice. You know what I mean? The community was great, man. I was talking shit, brand new guy. You know, and they were like, oh well, let me just beat your ass. Right? You know what I mean? I just took it. I was like, oh man. And then eventually we all became friends, right? Like got to know each other. And, that's what it was. Anthony.
Oh man, because he wanted to be in the UFC, man.
Yeah,
that's good stuff.
Now we're here.
Now you're here, but your other kids are in there too. You got another son, a daughter.
Yeah, Kiana actually started when she was young.
Yeah,
which is a great thing. And then eventually, you know, like all girls, they become girly, and you know, they phase out. But my two boys are in it for the long haul. I hope.
Yeah, I can see it happening, man. Good stuff, man.
You know what I mean?
Now, you know, jiu-jitsu. I don't need to say jiu-jitsu. Martial arts. There's ups and downs. There's good and bad. Everybody loves it. Everybody does things you hate about it. You know, and I say this: say what you want to say. Hold back, let go as long as you want to go. You know, what is it that what turns you off? And that could be for people, students, what turns you off about when it comes to martial arts. You know, not enough people get dedicated, not people stay around, people give up too easily. What do you think?
There's a few actually when it comes to just Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu itself, right? There's a few, right? Yeah. As an instructor, you know, there's a few. The thing that I loathe. Is that the word?
Oh, loathe. Yep. Loathe. Yep.
I hate it when students get excited, right? They join, they come in, excited for the first week, just disappear, right? Disappear.
Yeah.
And I always tell them, you guys pay a lot of money to do this, and you guys are just wasting money to not show up. Yeah. When you could be using that 1 hour of your time, being here, learning a valuable life skill, right?
Right.
And this could save your life, right?
Right.
And that's one. I cannot stand it, man. Like, it baffles me at times that people could be here for an hour. I know. I understand that we have families. Sometimes we have issues, right?
Yeah.
We're tired. Whatever excuses it is out there, right?
Right.
For one, your family loves you.
Yeah.
Pretty sure they're not gonna be, they're not gonna be complaining you being out for an hour training and stuff, going out there, doing other things like
that's fair.
Strip bars, cheating, kind of thing, right?
I never thought about that. You're right.
Drugs.
You're right.
Drinking. I'm sure they're happy for you to be here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead of doing all that other stuff. We're tired. Everybody's tired, right?
Right.
I mean, who cares? Injury. We have nicks and bruises. We're all injured, right?
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck? Like, at least come in, watch, and have a sit down, watch, and learn on the sideline, right? I mean, that's what I did. You know what I mean? When I got back to it, like, I would come in, man. I'm like, I'm injured. I know what I'm injured, right?
Right.
I would come in. I would sit and watch, and learn.
Right.
And I'm good with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's you should put a lot of value into this thing that you're getting into, which is jiu-jitsu, right?
Right.
Now, another thing that I hate, other martial arts, right? Like,
yeah,
I did karate, or as my wife say, karate.
Karate.
Right? Karate. I did that when I was young.
Yeah.
You know, there's just a lot of things that are red flags, right? It saddens me that people don't realize that the martial arts I'm not saying just karate, right?
Yeah.
There's just subsections of schools that they don't realize that people don't realize that it doesn't work.
Right.
It doesn't work. Mind you, karate, like the old school karate.
Right.
That shit will work, right?
Oh yeah, without a doubt. It's watered down so much now.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, well, yeah.
It's the watered down thing.
Yeah.
You're right. The watered down thing that like people don't realize, and then they get into this cultish.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then it turns into the no touch.
Yeah.
You know,
no touch martial arts.
And then there are students there are like just eating it. Like,
yeah.
It messes me, and it doesn't mess me. It just baffles me. Like, what the fuck? You know, what the hell's going on? Crap. That's one. That irritates the hell out of me, man. The other ones are people that are trying to like, it's the 10 step stuff. Right?
Okay.
The high and mighty jiu-jitsu people.
Yeah.
You've dealt with those, right?
Yeah,
like,
I know.
Like, hey, you know this. You just touch this. Blah blah blah. I was like, no, man. Not like a great man once said, right? Jiu-jitsu is not pretty. It's actually pretty fucking ugly. Right?
Okay,
It's a fight.
Yeah. Right?
It's a set of moves that you're trying to win. So it's gonna be gritty. I'm pretty sure Carlos said this, right? It's ugly. Like a fight is an ugly thing. Right?
Yeah, it's chaos, man.
It's chaotic. It's not grab the lapel, berimbolo, float this way. It's, dude, you're trying to win. You're trying to defend yourself, right? That's what it is. Was that 3?
That was 3.
Top 3. That was my top 3, I guess.
That was your top 3?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
There are other things, but you know, I'd rather not say things.
Why not cut it loose?
Hurt people, you know what I'm saying? No, man.
But
you know what I mean, though, right? Like,
I know exactly what you're saying.
We've all seen that. We've all seen things like that. Just, I don't know.
Yeah.
No one seems to talk about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk about it.
Yeah. One thing I noticed too, you know, in martial arts, like you just touched on, a lot of these martial arts, they get watered down, they get weaker, and they charge for. It's a money grab.
It is.
A lot of it's a money grab. And it's sad.
It's terrible. We had a conversation about this.
Yeah.
I think Taekwondo does that a lot, right?
Yeah.
I mean, hey, more power to you, right? But like, are you really helping out the students in the long run, right? Like, what if someone really tries to hurt them? And
absolutely, yeah.
You know,
yeah.
All this
katas ain't gonna save you on the street.
Yeah, man. I mean, hey, I did it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get to make fun of it, right?
Yeah.
All that. Yeah. But no, of course, some martial arts do work, right?
Yeah.
Say judo, wrestling, that could work. Of course, boxing, Muay Thai, all that stuff. Karate, you know, the old school traditional one.
Yeah.
Should, right?
Yeah.
You never know, but you're right. The water down is someone needs to just flush them out.
Oh, without a doubt, man. It's big in the industry though. Those things are growing everywhere, man. Still,
we have a dude. Like I remember posting things on Facebook, like, around the area alone. Yeah. We have a bunch of weird stuff.
Really?
Yeah, man. Like if you look, weird stuff, and I was like, what the heck? What the heck is going on here?
They do the dim mak touch over here.
Oh, dude. You know, they have that around here.
Do they really?
Yes.
Oh,
things like that, man. The no-touch martial arts. The McDojos.
It's called napping. What are you talking about?
It's weird. You need to flush that out.
Yeah.
You know?
Holy God.
We don't need that, man. I mean, especially kids. We don't, man. It's a sense of, it's a false
Yeah, it's false sense of security.
Security.
Yeah,
right?
man. False sense of security.
It's not good.
Yeah.
It's a worrisome in a way. But
yeah, what are you gonna do?
What do you
right?
do, right?
You can't make them do anything.
Can't do anything but complain and bitch.
Right. You know, just real quick, I want to go back. You were talking about people have injuries. Oh, you know, like everybody oldest here, whatever, injuries. And I know you have injury. I know you have an injury, but it shocks me that you still roll with everybody. You still do the same thing with you. That blows my mind. What's up?
I try to do as much as I can, right? Because like I said, to somebody recently, Tyler, or was it Tyler or Jimmy?
Somebody
told Jimmy, like Father Time,
yeah. Oh yeah.
To you. You can't escape it all the time, right? You're gonna get hurt, especially when the more you age, you're gonna get hurt. I'm hurt right now, but I do roll safely.
Yeah,
right? And I don't really push it as much as I used to.
See, that's weird. I'm gonna cut you off because that's kind of weird. I've seen you roll. I've rolled with you, and you say you're taking it easy. That sucks, man. You're like jacking people up. So in your head, you're thinking, you're taking it easy, but man, you're walking through people, man.
Oh, thanks, man, but no,
it's serious.
But no, it's I focus more on the technical side, right? Like I don't care if I get tapped.
Yeah,
I'm at that age where I know I'm old. Still strong as fuck, but you're gonna get caught.
Yeah,
this is what I love about jiu-jitsu. You're hurt, you train, you're gonna get caught.
Right.
Deal with it, right? And who cares? Enjoy, have fun.
Right.
As far as training with everybody, I usually just try to control that person. I don't let them scramble as much.
Okay.
And we call it spaz. Right, because that's where you get hurt. Right?
Okay,
the spazzing part of jiu-jitsu, and then the jumping around, and the flying knee somewhere, the slamming. So I just control my students or whoever I'm rolling with as much as I can. Right. Being hurt, I know you're limited to things that you can do. So,
but you're still doing it.
You still do it. I mean,
I
have to, and I have to because I can't really stop this, man. It's I'd be one of those people.
One of those people. Yeah,
one of those people.
I just talk about
Like if I don't roll and continuously train, what am I? I don't.
This is who you are now.
Yeah, man. I'm in too deep, man.
No, you're not, man. I love this, man. I love getting to know you, man.
In too deep. No, I'm talking about this jiu-jitsu shit.
That's right.
In too deep. It's too late.
It's who you are, man.
Yeah.
What is there anything else you do outside of martial arts, stuff outside of Brazilian jiu-jitsu? You got a family, you got stuff you're doing. I know you work, you do all this other stuff. What else you do out there for fun?
Oh man, for fun. In the summer, I usually try to fish. Right?
You're a fisherman, huh?
I used to. Now it's the kids, right? I take my kids out. They like to fish.
Yeah.
At home, man, I just sit and do nothing.
Yeah, right.
Do nothing. No, like I'm usually on my my head. It's a different thing. I don't know if you're the same, but my head
you won't stop. You just always thinking, always thinking. Yep.
So I have to constantly try to do something. Like I have ADHD.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? Like so does my kids.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Kids. No, so it's constantly,
Yeah. Mine's always going.
Always,
something.
But you have to control it, right? To be so you can produce things like good things, right?
Right. So
I've been focusing on just like sitting on my computer and editing things, like for example, like the website, watching jiu-jitsu videos, like BJJ fanatic stuff.
Yeah,
I have to constantly it has to like revolve around this for the time being, right? Like this jiu-jitsu stuff, the gym, the business, the coaching. So I have nothing, to be honest with you.
Well, your plate is full. What else do you need, man? You got a family, and that's huge. I said that a lot because families are huge. You got a family, you got little kids. You don't have grown kids out of the house. You got a gym. You're running this thing all the time, man. Jeez, dude, you need to sit down and do nothing for a minute.
Do nothing. That's me. That's how.
But let me ask you this. Like I said, you say as much as you want or don't want to say as much as you want. What was one of the most downest times you had in your fitness journey, in your martial arts journey? What was the most painful, downest time that you were like, just, you know what, F all this, man?
Man. It's when I think it was when I broke my back.
Man, yeah. You broke your back?
Yeah. So this is like a reoccurring injury, but this one is just like almost a year now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It comes and go, right? So I think when I remember it too. I was working out in San Diego, right? Doing lifting and all that, trying to get big and strong and all that stuff. I was on my last set deadlifting.
Okay. How much was it?
I don't remember, but I remember like taking in a bunch of what is that juice that it makes you wired.
Oh, I know.
You know what I mean?
I know.
And I was like, oh, I got more. I just kept adding. And my last set, I came up. Next thing you know, I heard like you feel it in your body like a
wow,
you know. And I ran outside.
You ran outside?
Started puking.
Oh,
that was my back. Gave up, right? Like
wow.
Puking. Drove home. I went to sleep. Woke up. That was it. I couldn't get up. I couldn't get out of bed.
Holy cow! It
was bad, man.
Wow.
It was to a point where I was like yelling at Charlotte, "Take me to the hospital," kind of thing. Take me to the hospital. I could not move. Like I couldn't get up.
Holy cow!
That was like the worst feeling ever.
Really?
I thought I was done.
Wow.
Yeah, that was scary. That's a scary moment for me, man. That took a lot of time off from my jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
And I was just bed rest for a few months.
Wow.
Yeah, it was bad.
And with your ADHD, you were probably like freaking out, man. Couldn't do anything.
Yeah, man. So
wow.
It was bad.
How long was recovery for you? That Dude,
it was months.
Months just to get up.
6 months, I would say. Yeah. It was bad, man.
Holy cow.
But I had to force myself to move, right?
Yeah.
I started doing some exercises, all that stuff. And eventually I started to get better.
Okay.
That's what I'm hoping for now. It's been a year already.
And now you feel it now.
This one's different.
Oh, man. And you're still dealing with that. You're still doing all the stuff you're doing. And you're still rolling. This guy got a broke back, people. He's still rolling. Some people can't. I don't want to roll.
Back, broke knee, broke elbow, broke everything.
Oh, man. Brother, that blows me away, dude. I don't know this. I didn't know you had a broken back. Holy cow. And you're still out there doing stuff. That blows me away, man. So you're a true old man on the mat, literally.
I should be on your logo.
Picture. Oh, it is. It's on the back.
I should be on your logo, Tony.
Well, you created it. So, wow, man. That's good. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, let's go to the other side, man. What was your best moment in martial arts? You could say, you know what? This was all right. This is all right. This is a day.
Getting my kids into jiu-jitsu.
Really?
Actually, yeah, man. It's one of my proudest moments is actually Anthony and Matthew getting into jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
One, because it got me to here. Right?
Okay.
It got me back to jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Jiu-jitsu found me, I should say, right?
Yeah.
Two, they need it. My kids need it, and all the kids need it.
Yeah.
And I wasn't really expecting them to get into this.
Okay.
And they actually love it. They don't want to do anything else but this, except swimming.
That's good though. They gotta save their life, man. Right over there in the pool somewhere, right after the lake.
Wasting my time. But it's probably that one, and then another one is probably just last weekend.
Oh yeah, what happened last weekend? I wouldn't know. What happened this weekend?
It was unexpected. Getting this black belt. It's you know, it's probably one of the most a great achievement, I should say.
Yeah,
it's a great achievement, right? Means nothing because I still feel like a white belt. I'm always going to be a white belt.
Well, it's the journey again. Still the journey, man.
Always going to be a white belt. So, nah.
You don't feel different yet?
No, it's that's what I told you earlier, right?
Yeah.
By nothing, I mean I don't feel any different than yesterday.
You've been a black belt in your head for a while, though, man. In your heart, I should say, in your heart.
Shit.
In your heart, I would think, because the way I see you work out, see your students coming behind you, respect you have. It's huge, man.
I just like learning, man. I just want to learn. I want to learn everything. Like, I think that's what it is. I don't really care. Like, if you look at behind you, like all those belts, they have one stripe. Yeah. Like, I don't care. Like, purple, brown, one stripe. Like, I never really cared about stripes. Like, it's just like, I like learning. I fell in love with the sport all over again, and it's it's I don't know, man. I just like learning. Yeah. It's an amazing sport to me, and then it's a great outlet for me to take care of that whatever it's in my head, right?
In your head.
The sharks that are
Well, you're doing something right, because I know when I was at that ceremony to watch you get your black belt, and I looked around, and I look at your reaction. I like looking at people's reaction, but I like seeing the people in the crowd. And I saw some of your students, I saw some of your friends. I saw tears. I saw eyes watering up, and I was like,
that's bullshit.
No, I'm telling you, I was more floored by that, watching their faces. I sat around watching them, and I only got a couple shots of you. I was like, oh, dang, I got to take shots.
Thank you.
But I just attest as being you. What do you attest to? Just, they love you, man.
Yeah, man. I owe it a lot. Like my coaching style, I owe it a lot to. Once again, we're gonna go back to like Carlos, right? He taught me pretty much everything in this business, and then how to coach and this jiu-jitsu stuff, right? Yeah. I mean, yeah, man, it's a great thing to see, and to see people get promoted. You're right. The reaction, it's a happy moment, right? Like,
oh yeah,
it's something.
Yeah.
Right. And it is the clapping. It was a joyous moment. Right? Yeah. It's like Christmas, early Christmas.
Oh, yeah, I like that. Early Christmas. I like that, man. Yeah.
But we didn't get to sit on Carlos's lap, which is a good thing, right?
I saw you trying it. No.
No, I was like, should we hug? Should we hug now? It's like, you want? I mean, he's a funny guy.
He is. You guys are crazy together, man. That's good stuff. To witness that was really cool, though. That was really cool, man. I trained with you a lot. I've been around with you a lot. We talked a lot. And to see you go from where you were into that black belt, it was wow.
A blue belt, right? Like, I remember.
Yeah, I remember blue belt. Yeah. I remember that. You beat me up then, and you still do now. And it's just like, man. And just to see you a black belt now, that says everything. That really does. And I know, like you said before, black belt is not the end. It's like you've accomplished some other stuff. Now it's the beginning again.
It is a beginning, right? Like, always. I should be that way. People should be that way. So always a white belt.
Yeah.
I don't know who said that. I probably saw that in a quote somewhere. Always be a black belt.
Our old kung fu movie. Man. Now, are you doing anything else fitness wise? Are you at the gym anymore? Are you doing anything, or in your spare time, this time you have?
Yeah. Yeah. The non-existent time I have for myself. So currently I'm in physical therapy, right? Okay. So trying to get this back situation fixed. This is injury, right?
Yeah.
Because I get really jealous sometimes, man.
Oh yeah.
I see people roll.
Because you can't do it to you.
Oh yeah, man. Like, I get really I salivate when people go nuts.
Yeah, go hardcore. You want to be in there?
Good techniques, right? I watch them. My students too. I see them, right? And now I'm like, oh man, you guys are fucking lucky.
If I was on that mat.
Oh man. And then yeah, man, I have to get this fixed. I know I recently chatted with someone about this. I think it was might have been Jay Bautista or the other Jay, Filipino Jay, right?
Yeah.
I need to get this fixed because I get really jealous.
You got to get out there on that mat.
I have to, right? Like, that's why I stay like I train with them, right?
Yeah.
Like still, but I don't go as hard, but like I would love to, but you know, I work out here sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Good days. Right? Because, as you know, jiu-jitsu, mostly bad days.
Oh, right? Yeah, painful days.
The bad days are the good days, right?
Okay, I like that. I like that. I'm going to put that in the shirt, guys. Bad days are the good days.
The bad days are always the good days. Right?
There you go. I like that. I'm going to steal that.
Hey, take it, man. But, I try to get better.
Yeah.
As far as my health.
Yeah.
Because if I don't, then...
You're right. Damn.
My kid's gonna start whipping my ass.
Right, man. I like when you talk about your kids a lot because you guys have a unique relationship. Just watching you guys together, man. You pick on them. I can tell, but I can tell that dad's loving them, man. That's awesome, man. They respect you a lot, man. Your kids do.
I hope so. They live in my house.
They gotta start paying rent soon.
That's right.
Now, if you tell anybody starting out in fitness, martial arts, anything, we'll stick with Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. What should they be thinking when they first walk through the door? When they first walk through the door, say, I'm going to try this. I'm going to go to this ACES training center. I think it's an awesome place. Great logo, the whole thing. They walk in. What should they be thinking?
It should be coming in and just be a sponge. Right? Like,
okay.
Soak everything in. Know that it's hard. It sucks.
Yeah.
Right? And after walking out of here, you should realize that, fuck, I need this.
Right. You know I like that. Yeah.
Like the way I set that up is really like new guys. They come in, we do a class, right? I'm not. It's not a scary class, right? I have them do drills and stuff, and at the end they do some little rolling, right?
Yeah.
But I pair them up with kids.
Like do you really?
Yeah, most of the time with my kid.
That's awesome.
Anthony or
grown
girls.
Dude. Oh, no.
So, because we don't want those, we don't want people that are coming in here that just, I did it for a month.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Like, I'm good now. Oh,
okay.
Get humble. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's how I set it up.
A kid is a little girl, but you know these grown men.
Take note. Everybody. No, I set that up that way, right? So I have to roll a little bit, right?
Yeah.
I usually put Anthony in there.
Your little shark. Yeah.
The grown folks.
Yeah.
Or if he's not there, I put I think the snow roll with the adults.
Jeez, man.
They, they get humbled. Because this is a humbling sport, right?
It really is.
Art or self-defense, right?
It really is.
It
really is.
And by the time you go out, man, you should know that you need this.
Yeah. Yeah.
If a little person is holding you down and choking the fuck out of you,
yeah,
and you're a grown man, like 10 times his size, or her size, right? Then that should be light bulb for you.
It should be. It should be.
So
a lot of times ego step in the way.
Ego needs to go away, man. We all have them, right? But you gotta accept what you're missing sometimes, right?
Accept the ass whipping and move on,
man,
right?
So yeah, man, let's just be a sponge.
Okay.
Because it's better that way, I should say, right? Like
you don't know nothing anyway. Yeah. What are you coming in here to do? You gotta learn.
Well, we do have some. I've had experience with people coming in here from other martial arts.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Know everything.
Of course.
Until the last 5 minutes of class, right?
Yeah.
And it shuts them off. And then it's like, oh,
these guys legit.
This is different. Right? This is different. It should be that way.
Yeah.
Light bulb,
Yeah.
That's good stuff, that's pretty much.
Yeah.
Much it, right? Be a sponge.
Okay.
Go out with that light bulb in your head.
Yeah.
You need this.
Man.
Simple, right? Like
it's
simple.
It's simple, but people get in the way, man. The life get in the way, man. Now, listening to you, man, I can tell you move with a lot of like principles and stuff. You're a principled guy. You really are.
Sometimes.
Yeah, right. What give me some of your life principles you do? Give me some things that get you going, or things that move you through the day, that gets you going and doing your life, man.
Well, one thing is with this whole jiu-jitsu stuff, right? everything you do should have a purpose.
Okay.
Not just here, man. Like out there.
Right.
You know, if you don't have a purpose in life, then you're just a shell, right? Like,
yeah,
you're not part of a.
Why are you doing it?
Yeah, you're not part of a productive society, pretty much, right?
Okay.
So have a purpose, man. At everything you do, just have a purpose. Like, have that goal. You know.
Yeah.
Short, long, whatever.
Okay.
Accomplish it. Move on.
Got it.
That's all.
That's it. That is simple, man.
It's simple, man.
That is simple, man. I tell you, man, I had so many things I wanted to talk to you about. I'm looking at stuff. I always look at my notes when I talk to somebody interesting. And just because I know you a little bit, I didn't know a lot about your injuries and stuff, but I can see that in you. I see how hard you drive for everything. Man, now, you have brothers and sisters, right? Or
yes.
Okay. Are they in martial arts too or no?
At one point, I have my two brothers, I believe. We were in karate.
Karate.
Sorry, Charlotte. Karate. Yeah, we were all in karate. They left early.
Yeah.
You know, I stayed for a little bit, and then eventually, you know, I was like, I thought it was,
yeah.
This is gay. Sorry.
This is gay. I love it. I love it.
Sorry. But you know, yeah, they I try to get them to try this. They're different, you know.
Yeah. All right.
They have their own thing. One just moved to Vegas. He's into bowling, so pretty good at it too. You know, so
you got a bowler and got a martial artist. All
right. We're all different people.
Are they excited about your black belt?
Man, they don't care about that.
They don't know about black
They
belt.
don't know anything about this stuff, man. You know, I just when we see each other, I just hold them.
Choke them.
I have Anthony do it.
Right. Yeah. Go get your uncle, man.
Yeah.
Man.
I wish they were into this though.
Yeah. Yeah.
They have kids now. I mean, they should be on this.
Should be.
You know. I try, but you can only
Family don't listen to you. Family don't listen to you. Family don't listen to you at all, man. I get it, man. I was just going to ask you this one, but you answered it earlier with some other stuff you were saying. But now, you're planning on expanding this place, right?
Someday,
hopefully,
right? That's the goal.
Okay.
Yeah, someday. If this person next door moves out, right?
So you can take that location,
take that little space.
Okay.
No, someday. I mean, it's always a goal to not be stagnant.
Yeah.
You want to grow, right? Like in life, you want to grow. So I want to grow my students. You know, the good ones, of course.
Yeah, the good ones.
Growth.
Are there any?
And then hopefully someday we can expand, right? Originally, we were going to bring this out to the Philippines.
Really?
Yeah, this year. We ended up opening one here last year.
Oh, man.
We were ready to move.
Holy cow.
Yeah, man.
You're going to get out of here, man.
That was the plan is
the Philippines.
Life happens, right?
Okay.
So other circumstances happens. We ended up staying here.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we are planning to expand someday.
Yeah.
We're too new. No, we're good.
Run hard, man. You got to. Your thing is growing, man.
Growth. Right?
All right. Now let me. This is a good one. Now this is one I always try to ask anybody, but for you, I really want to know.
All right.
You can say what you want to say.
Sure.
Whatever you want to say. Go as much as you want, deep as long as all you want. Tell us something about Lou that nobody knows.
Oh, shit.
That no one would suspect. That sounds like he murdered 9 people and buried them in the back. Nothing like that, unless that's happened.
Oh, man. Oh, man. That no one knows.
But they will now, but.
Jeez Louise. I don't know. I can't share anything.
You can't share anything.
No, man. Hold on. Let me think.
They must be good, guys. You see him over here. He's taking notes, scratching them off. He's hiding stuff over his gym.
Let me think. Oh, man. Yeah, that caught me off guard.
I know it did. Something no one knows about Lou. I mean, are you a softie? You know.
Man, fuck you. Hey, so I do watch. All right, here we go.
All right.
Since you mentioned softie, so I do. My wife, she pretty much calls me gay for watching Korean sappy shows.
Are you serious?
On Netflix.
That's
So
awesome.
glad you brought that out.
You
fucking
Korean
asshole.
shows.
So I watch a lot of Korean shows, right?
Yeah. Do you speak Korean at all?
I fucking don't speak that damn language. So I just watch, and I would like binge watch that all night.
Really?
Yeah, man. And Charlotte, like, you're gay. You know what I mean?
Charlotte, you gay. That's awesome.
I don't even speak that stupid language.
You're probably learning it now by watching those shows, man.
It's not just me though. It's my kids.
Your kids are watching it too?
They got into it, and they watch it with me sometimes, or I should say most of the time.
The emergent theory. They're going to learn the language just by watching these shows,
I
man.
hope so.
That's good stuff, man.
Man.
Lou, I'm telling you, this has been awesome, man. This is probably one of my funnest interviews. I tell you, it's just
Don't let anyone edit that, Tony Jones.
I'm keeping it just like it is, little editing, man. But this has been awesome, man. I'm telling you, Lou, I appreciate you more than you know.
I appreciate you. Man.
You guys don't know. He does a lot of the designs on my website.
Hey.
A lot of the shirts, my logo. He's such a giver, and he doesn't charge me anything. Oh, by the way, I sent your money to you already, buddy. But but man, this has been a blast, man. But we got to do a number two. Number two, I want to see. I want to interview you after you go to a tournament with all your students, and
sweet, man.
You know, you have a different personality when you come back from those tournaments, man.
Yeah, more angry, I should say.
Right. But man, this has been a great time, guys. Listen, you ever get a shot, get a chance, if you're in the Round Lake area, man, go out to Aces Training Center. They have a great gym here. They got a great group of people. He had a lot of officers here too.
Yes.
A lot of officers, man. Men, women, everything. So if you get a chance, come on out, take a class, learn something, and I encourage you guys, if you step on the mat, stay. All right? But guys, hey, with that, we're going to let Lou get out of here. Also, guys, remember, our merch is still up, oldmanonthemat.com. We do have softer sizes for the ladies. You know, go and grab. We have a great special going on now for the holidays. Jump on. The special is you buy one, get the second one, same price. It's an awesome deal.
You should start with old hags on the mat.
Old hags on the mat? Oh, I'm going to leave that alone. But guys, it's been great. Lou, I appreciate you more than you know, man. All right, man. Hey, guys, I will see you when I see you. Take care. Love you guys.
Oh, man.